Hey, so it is probably the nicest day of the year so far. I'm going to be out and about today because Pokemon Go came out this weekend and I've decided I'm going to go catch some Pokemon. It launched yesterday, but the servers weren't working for us today, so nobody could really do anything with it. But it seems to be working a bit better today, so I've finally gotten out. It's a lot later in the day than I'd hoped. We'll see how we go. It's actually really interesting because like this is a video game that people are playing, but it's getting people out of their house, it's getting people walking, moving around, it's getting people to interact with each other. It's actually like kind of a social thing as well, so it'll be interesting to see if this is just like a fad for the summer or, you know, if it actually turns into something. Caught my first Pokemon of the day, so hopefully we'll keep catching more. It's so much fun. It's like stupid how much fun catching fake animals on a computer game outside is. It's like just the most ridiculous thing. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I don't know why anyone enjoys it so much, but it is just the best crack. So there's a couple of things I'll say about this game. It's buggy as fuck still, but that doesn't take away from how much fun it is. What's my hair doing? It's very strange. Anyway, fuck it. Yes, it's very, very buggy as a game, but kind of doesn't make it any less fun. One other thing I'll say is that I'm convinced now that anytime I see somebody walking around with their phone in their hand, that they're playing this game. Everybody's doing it. At least that's what I think. Even if they're not, I'm just assuming that they are. One of the things I'm really liking about this game so far is that I'm finding loads of things in my city that I didn't know were there. Like, it's like being a tourist, and it's like kind of having Google Maps direct you to sites and things that you wouldn't normally see because that's where all the Pokestops are. So it's actually a really kind of clever way of exploring a town or a city or wherever you are. And whether that's somewhere that you know and you spent your whole life or somewhere new that you're just visiting. It's kind of a really cool way to see places. There is, of course, also a risk that you'll end up just spending your whole time looking at your phone and you'll actually miss the stuff that you're seeing. And I think the servers are down. Can't get onto it at all now. So, you know, well, it was fun while it lasted. Hey, so it's Monday morning now. I didn't really vlog too much after all yesterday. My Pokemon adventure was a bit of a letdown. By the time I got into town, all the servers had gone down, so you couldn't really play, so there wasn't really a huge amount to see. We've kind of had a bit of an issue in the apartment recently with a leak. So there was a guy has kind of been in and out a few times and he's fixed most of it now. Like the floor is dried out and everything seems to be back to normal. But he was meant to come over today. Just this morning, and I called him just at 9 to see if he was on his way or if he'd be over, and he completely went to the wrong part of town, which is a little bit annoying because he's been here before and he fixed everything and kind of got us back working again. So yeah, that's kind of been my morning. So I'm going into work now, and then maybe when I come home this evening we might try and see can we go on another Pokemon adventure then. Alright, so it is now Tuesday morning. We did go out for a little bit last night and I tried to have another crack at Pokemon Go. It worked for me a good bit. It was a lot better than it had been on Saturday and Sunday, but it still kept locking up. It was doing a thing, I don't know if it's because the servers are still overloaded or maybe it's just bugs in the app because it's a new app. But it was doing a thing where basically my touchscreen was freezing and I had to shut the app down and then reload it again every couple of minutes. That was kind of really annoying. It is a lot of fun. I do think it's an amazing application, but it doesn't really work yet, I don't think. I feel like it's trying to bite off a little bit more than it can chew right now. I think it will be class when it is finally all working, but I just don't think it's there yet. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, I'll keep going with it. We just had the plumber leave. He just came over this morning, but he discovered something really weird. Our cold tank supply has hot water going into it. So our hot tank and our cold tank both have hot water, which isn't great, but you know, he says like he just has to replumb it. It's not a big job, it's just kind of a weird thing to have happen, and he couldn't understand why any plumber in the world would have ever plumbed our hot tank into our cold tank. So that will need to be fixed pretty soon, and I've no idea when that's gonna happen, but I'm sure we won't be able to leave it for too long either. So I suppose it's just another thing that's going on. That noise, I'm doing dishes at the moment, just before I run off to work. So that's what that is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So thanks a million for watching. I really hope you like this vlog. And I hope you subscribe. Okay, thanks.